Today on DNVR Buffs Live, we're talking linebackers and instincts. We are talking Guess That Transfer, a game that I have notably dominated throughout my career. And we got a lot more fun stuff coming right now. Let's go.
Squad.
Listen to that. The gang's all back together again. Live from the Toyota Lounge, just like we never left, man.
Right back at it.
DNVR Buffs Live. Welcome back. Great to be back here with y'all, man.
Welcome back to you.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to you, brother.
You too, bro.
Good to see y'all,
Yesterday
boys.
was weird because usually there's at least two of us
Right.
to do the Buff Nation Let's Go squad.
Yes.
Then the show just started and I was like, let's go.
Shout out to Dre for not, stepping on our toes.
Well, he
with
was
our
like,
lines,
I
you know
was
what I'm
going to
saying?
say Jake's line. I was like, no, you can't do that. You got to have your own line. And then he yelled something in Italian.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
Hell yeah. Love to hear it, man.
Shout out
What's up,
everybody
chat?
in the chat. Shout out X in the cut, bro. That comment right there makes my heart smile. It's back, baby. GTT is so back.
Oh, yeah.
We got a fun one today, man.
Hell yeah, we do.
We got a Super Bowl halftime show, potential halftime show draft that you've
You
been
ready?
dying to do.
You
as
ready
well.
for that, bro?
I'm
course
not
I'm
actually.
ready.
I'm going off the fly.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
It is.
Yes, Guess That Transfer is back. How many players we got this time?
Sam.
Seven.
Got Sam.
All right. We'll talk about Ralphie again.
Hey.
Sac State to the MAC. What is
State.
going on? Huh?
Mac State.
MAC State.
Nothing says Mid-American Conference like good old Sacramento, California.
Sacramento actually does have some Mid-America vibes.
Does it?
Never been.
Me either.
Yeah, it's...
When
no
were
hate.
you there?
No hate.
When were you there?
Oh, I've been just in that area quite a few
okay.
times. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
We'll talk about it. The map looks crazy, though, if you look at a current map of the MAC and how it's all...
Is it just boop?
Yes. Yes. And then we'll catch up, get Scotty's takes on a few things, talk the Georgia Tech game time again. But yes, today let's start with the linebackers and why the linebackers will determine how far this team goes in 2026. We've talked about it a lot. It starts with 2024, how Nakai Hill-Green, Levonta Bentley really just, kind of locked down the defense at the second level and just made everything work in perfect harmony. Scotty, you wrote up something about Tyler Martinez today. We'll talk about that. Yeah. But yeah, man, this is clearly a much more proven, much more, I guess, potent, violent, fast. I mean, I don't know how many more words I can throw out there. This is a much better linebacking core. Instinctual linebacking core than it was last year. Where do you want to start with it?
I would like to start with Tyler Martinez because I feel like we have talked a good amount about.
We calling him T-Mart?
I'm cool with that.
Sure.
You're kind of our resident nickname
Yeah,
guy anyway. So if you say
It just feels right.
it does feel right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I want to start with T-Mart because I feel like we spend a good amount of time talking about Gideon, ESPN, Lampron. We obviously had him on the show. We talked a good amount, maybe not as much about Leona, Lefau as well.
We talked about Leona.
We have. I think I drafted him actually in our My Guys draft.
Yes.
In fact. But Tyler Martinez has kind of flown under the radar a little bit. And I came across some stuff this past weekend. Honestly, what sparked it, here's his film right here. And we can just talk about that. We can dive right in right now. Instincts was the word on the thumbnail you see. And it's just what pops into your mind when you watch Tyler Martinez play, man. Instinctual. The way he kind of just wades through traffic, sifts through traffic, right? Because playing a linebacker position, and we saw this a lot with Colorado's linebackers last year, getting caught up in the wash.
Yep.
Or running themselves out of plays.
First play of the season.
Exactly
Yes.
right. Exactly right. And Tyler Martinez rarely does that, man. This is somebody who suffered a season-ending ankle injury last year in week 5. And that gave him an extra year of eligibility. It was supposed to be his final year of eligibility. That kind of season-ending injury gave him an extra year. Obviously hit the portal, came to Colorado. was the Aggies' leading tackler in 2024, was on pace for another all-conference season last year. In the 3 games before he suffered that season-ending ankle injury, Tyler Martinez had, let me find it here, 24 tackles, 13 solo tackles, 3 PBUs, and a pick in 3 games.
Yeah, he was on pace for a monster year.
I mean, you extrapolate that
by
out,
4,
24 times 4. You know, that's
100 tackles.
exactly right. 14
96
stops
to be exact.
as well is what we talked about. Pre-FF kind of uses that metric to describe tackles that result in a failure for an offense. He had 14 of them in 3 games.
Yeah.
So a lot of his tackles are coming right at the line of scrimmage or even, behind it as well. So
What did ESPN have? That was second in the country?
65 stops last year.
Oh my god.
He
which
was
is
on pace to
ridiculous.
get close to that. He was on pace to get, 46.
Exactly
Yeah.
right. Which is a massive metric for that position in particular. So Tyler Martinez is a guy. He might not be a week 1 starter.
56, sorry.
Yeah, you good. He might not be a week 1 starter, but I think you need more than 2 capable linebackers to make the jump defensively and run defense that you need from last year. Because if you remember, this was quite literally, arguably, the worst run defense in the FBS last year. 225.5 rushing yards allowed per game. That was
Sickening.
133rd out of 134 FBS teams.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And I
it
was
can't
telling
happen
Dre
again.
yesterday, like, that's why you get blown out.
Exactly
Yes.
right.
Not stopping the run is why you get blown out. By the way, I had Dre look into Randon Fontenette,
Yeah, Mirando.
and
Stamped?
he loves it.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
We went over DeAndre Moore, Boo Carter, Rando, and oh god, Richard Young. And at the end I was like, you kind of sound like you like Rando more than anyone here. And he was like, I think I do. So but we talked about in that, like, this is a defense that has been rebuilt to stop the run.
Yes.
And he's a perfect example of a guy who's just like, if your safety looks like that, you're looking to try to stop the run.
Yes.
And it just has to happen. The quickest way to get blown out is just to not be able to compete in that. And it's why I actually think linebacker, well, there's all this, like, people think because it's not a high value position in the NFL, that means that it's not a high value position in football. And I think having bad linebacker play is also the quickest way to get blown out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you will just lose a game if your linebackers play bad.
So, I mean, that's a whole larger point. The NFL and college football games are much different. And it's because if you want to look at linebackers, that's a big example. Running backs are also a big example. I mean, the whole thing about running backs don't matter in the NFL. And if you have a talented backfield in college football, that can change the trajectory of your season if you have a running back who can carry a game. So, to the point that you mentioned too, you do need multiple linebackers, right?
For sure.
You need at least 4. Forget 3. You need 4.
I agree.
You need to be 2 deep at the linebacker position at all times, and that's just to make sure that what you mentioned, getting blown out, getting 200 plus ran on you doesn't happen, pretty much, just to stay fresh.
Yep.
And these guys are clearly much more instinctual. They flow to the ball really well, and that's just another thing you can't really teach either, right? Like, that's just something you have or you don't have when it comes to playing the game of football, is finding the football, knowing what's going to happen, kind of recognizing patterns of routes and just pulling linemen, all sorts of stuff. So, what Tyler Martinez has shown, he'd be, I mean, clearly one of the better guys on last year's team. Duke's the Scoop, our guy. He asked me on his show last week, about potential guys maybe who are still on the team or who were on the team last year to like have a big season. He mentioned Kylan Salter, who I don't think we've really talked about at all.
No.
And he had some really awesome plays last year on special teams. I mean, he popped at times.
Popped in the spring game.
Popped in the spring game, popped a few times when he was able to get in at linebacker too. So while there is a handful of new linebackers, do not forget about some of the guys who stayed in the fold as well.
Completely agree. And obviously, a couple people mentioned the freshmen as well. I think maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe last week before, when we talked about guys returning who can make a leap, I think I mentioned Kylan as well. So I can certainly see that.
Yeah.
He, like you mentioned, he popped in the spring game. He looked like a cyborg creative character last offseason. Yeah. Second offseason with Swayze. Like, he certainly looks the part.
He's got burst too.
He does. He does. And honestly, going back to T-Mart a little bit, Tyler Martinez, I just kind of went back to a couple of guys that we had on the show who talked about him, right? Obviously, his former teammate, Nate Mitchell, who obviously had the quote, like, Tyler Martinez is a guy who I can say would die out on that field. And obviously, he went on to say that, once Tyler Martinez suffered the season ankle injury last year, He goes, even when he was hurt, he was a great teammate. He was on the field. He was coaching. He had the headset on. Like, he was very much engaged and locked in the rest of that season. And even Gideon, when we had him on and I asked him about Tyler Martinez because they committed around the same time, he goes, he makes good decisions. He slows down when he needs to, and he knows when to speed up. It's really important for a linebacker to have that ability. It's kind of what I was talking about earlier, where you see linebackers all the time run themselves out of a play.
Yes.
And that's just not something that Tyler Martinez does. Like, he plays with the right amount of pace.
Over
like
pursuing.
Exactly right. And he rarely does that. He's never out of position. And I just he's just a very instinctual player. And I really like his fit and what he's going to be able to do this fall.
That passion for the game is so infectious too.
Definitely.
You just have to have that. I don't know why this just made me think of it, but did you guys see the video of Shaun White like going through a half pipe run? I think he's like doing some of the coverage for the Winter Olympics.
Okay.
Oh,
And so they had him like strap on, snowboard and just get to do it. And he literally gets to the top of the run and just starts crying.
Wow.
He's just like, I miss it so much.
Wow.
And like that just like gave me chills because it's just like the love for competition and the love for the whatever sport you play. Like, that's what makes you great.
Yep.
That's what takes you above the level of just the talented people.
Absolutely, because you're willing to spend more time because you love it that much,
Yep.
and refine all those things, and totally. And also with Tyler Martinez again, like we bring this up a lot. This is a guy who got it straight out the mud, man, from my hometown, like
for
505, not recruited out of there at all.
Nah, for real.
Had to go play at JUCO. Goes to New Mexico State. New Mexico State, a program that was like in danger of being like relegated. Honestly, like they were independent. I think when he was playing there. Ends up finding his way to Colorado because of the portal.
In his first year there at New Mexico State, they were a good team. They won double-digit games
was on the team
for the second time in program history. So they were a good team that year in 2023 as well. And another thing, I know as much as we talk about run defense and how important that is, this is a guy who impressed me in pass coverage as well. The 3 games last year had 3 PBUs and a pick. And I think he did all of that while having a hairline fracture in his wrist. So he had a big old club on. One PBU literally was in the end zone. He hit it with his club. And it resulted in a pick. His teammate picked it off.
That's
and then he had
wild.
another pick like Tawfiq Byard style, obviously with the club on his hand, picking it up. So like, dude can, and you saw in one of the clips earlier, like he is not a negative in pass coverage, which is kind of rare for somebody who is as instinctual, defending the run as he is as well. So I think that's a plus. That was obviously, I think, an emphasis for this group. Get more athletic, get more instinctual. And I think you accomplished that with these 3 transfer linebackers, no doubt.
And I'm not comparing these 2 players, but like Nate Landman is not a guy who fits the profile of a coverage linebacker.
Right.
But he was always a plus player in coverage because of his instincts. He sees the route combinations. He knows what play they're running. He gets to a spot where he can be a problem for the offense.
Yep. It's, just recognizing passing lanes. Like, it's crazy. Like, football really comes down to like shape sometimes and like how things move and like just recognizing like something's going out, something's got to be coming back in, like that type of stuff. And once you really just get down to the nitty gritty on those details, you're going to find yourself in passing lanes, even if you're not
Totally. And I mean,
freak like Landman.
Every team has their, tendencies and all of that you can just lock in on and predict based off of how they line up.
Exactly.
Which is actually one of the many, many things that we're not going to go on a Brennan Marion rant right now because we do that about every day. But one of the many, many things that makes the go-go special is it looks the same so often and you don't know what's coming.
Yes.
No doubt.
Totally.
One last thing, because I'm a big believer in there are no coincidences and a lot of things happen for a reason. On December 3rd, so about 2 months ago,
Okay.
right when the portal was about to open, I believe, this is from a New Mexico State reporter. New Mexico State linebacker Tyler Martinez will redshirt in 2025 and return in 2026. Tyler Martinez was going to go back.
Yeah.
And then he had an interview with Darius recently. He was like, something he just woke up one day and God told me it was time to go. He hit the portal. And it makes me think about Gideon.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get on the same plane with Coach Prime,
Right.
he's not a Buff.
Yeah.
And I'll almost take it a step further, which might be crazy, but again, my mind just works this way. If Shedeur Sanders don't get drafted by the Cleveland Browns, Coach Prime is never in Ohio
Damn.
to meet Gideon Lampron.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy.
And
you
that's
think of
how we won the national championship.
that's going to be the origin.
Shedeur falling to the 5th round.
Even Lefau, if DeAndre Moore doesn't go here, maybe he doesn't, go here. And if Brendan Marion, you can make that connection. If you never recruited DeAndre Moore back in the day, maybe you don't get Lefau now. So I don't know. My mind just works that way sometimes.
Life is stranger than fiction, bro.
It's crazy. I just don't believe in coincidences, man. But that's crazy chain of events right there.
I love that.
Pretty crazy. Let's take our first break, and we'll pick up on the other side. Shout out to our friends over at Common Spirit, the legends, just trying to, make a better community, make a better Denver, a better Colorado.
Healthier, everything better.
And, some people in the office could use that Common Spirit touch to get a little bit healthier. Maybe that's you as well, listening to this show. But good news, Common Spirit, they're all over the place. I drove down to the Springs, I think, for Super Bowl, and it's just this massive Common Spirit location on the way down there. But yeah,
miss it.
240 clinics and care sites, plus 20 hospitals right here in Colorado. A team of passionate and expert caregivers dedicated to your well-being, woven into the very fabric of your community, whether it's managing a routine checkup, chronic condition, responding to an emergency, much, much more. Sports medicine as well, getting back in the gym, all that stuff right now. They have you completely covered. Experience the difference compassion makes. Find a Common Spirit location near you and discover a new standard of health and healing by visiting mountain.commonspirit.org. Common Spirit Health, official healthcare partner of the mighty Denver Broncos.
And shout out to our friends over at Toyota, man. I recently got a little car wash for my Toyota.
Shining?
It's just such a great reminder of what a beautiful machine my Toyota RAV4 is. Just shining out there, looking at its best, living its best life. And just a reminder about all of the beautiful models that they have over at Toyota. One after another. One that's really been catching my eyes lately is that new Land Cruiser. Because I've long been a guy who said, when I can, one day I'm going to have a 4Runner. And this Land Cruiser just keeps speaking to me. And then Allie brought it up the other day, and she was like, which Toyota is this? And I was like, uh-oh.
You're in trouble, bro.
We might be heading towards a Land Cruiser life here very soon. So if you're looking for a Land Cruiser or any other model, visit a Front Range Toyota store at a location near you. AutoNation Toyota, Arapahoe and Centennial, Corrin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of Colorado Athletics and the official vehicle of DNVR.
All right, back on the show. Exciting linebacking core for this next season. So
yes,
we'll see. We'll see sooner than later too how they start to actually look on the football field as well. Okay, we missed a couple things. I missed really just one thing, but Scotty, I want to get your thoughts on a handful of things before we move on to current news. We got to commit.
Yeah, we
Devon
did.
Derrico. First off, sick name.
100% agreed.
We watched his film.
Yeah.
Unbelievably fast. Talking about instinctual, wanting to hit. Probably projects more as a nickel. Is around 5'10", 170-ish right now.
Sure.
So slightly undersized, but
still got time to fill out.
For sure.
For East Boulder.
And a guy who's like a high-ranking 3-star. Like he's in like the 600s or something. But just your thoughts on the commit.
I like it. I like the position that is coming in, right? Cornerback is a spot that we have talked about at length for a lot of different reasons. Obviously, the head coach is the greatest cornerback to ever do it.
Facts.
And you kind of expect that position on a football team coached by that individual to have a lot of high-level players in it. And Derrico strikes me as that kind of guy. Especially, 5'9", 5'10". I think you kind of need the speed that he possesses if you're going to maybe lack some of the height, maybe some of the length that you're giving up. So,
dude wants to hit too.
I love that.
It's because he's so fast.
Yes.
It reminds me of like Kareem Jackson. He's just like not built to hit, but since he's flying in at such a faster rate than you, he's gonna win that collision.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that, man. 2027 is the first one, right? After losing Dolph.
Yep.
And it seems like I don't know if that's coincidence or they're targeting it, but Dolph obviously played DB, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think he was an athlete, yeah.
Yeah. Corner, and it seems like they are putting an emphasis on that position for the 2027 class. So I'm excited to see it continue to come together because it seems like that is obviously where the attention is gone, and it seems like momentum is starting to pick up with recruiting that 2027 class.
Florida boy too. The Georgia Tech game moved to Thursday. I absolutely love this. I don't think there's anything bad you could possibly say about this, but
less time to prepare, right?
Someone tweeted that at me yesterday.
About week one?
Yes. I had to explain to them that there's a set number of days
gonna hold my
you're
tongue.
even allowed to prepare.
Exactly
That
right.
will remain the exact same.
You also get to start practicing earlier now because of this.
Exactly. That's what I tried to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love the Thursday night game. I love that it's going to kind of put the Buffs on a stage kind of all by themselves,
Yes.
right? On that Thursday night, which I think hand of business could be a really good thing. It could potentially start a Heisman campaign, depending on how a certain quarterback performs. And I think he's going to perform really well going back to his hometown, his home state. But I'm excited about that one, man. Atlanta's going to be so fun. On a Thursday night, we obviously get to chill a little bit that weekend and watch the full slate. Week 1 college football.
We'll probably get there on a Wednesday. I don't know if there's any good spots that do wing Wednesdays.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll
I'm
find
sure
out.
there will be a couple. I know Magic open on Wednesdays.
that was a joke.
But yeah, I mean, it's really not an impressive slate on that Thursday at all. And
facts.
so
What else is on there?
Bethune-Cookman at UCF, Idaho at Utah, Akron at Wake Forest, Eastern Illinois at Minnesota, Mass at Rutgers,
Wow.
and then
That's
Colorado
terrible.
at Georgia Tech. Yes, all eyes on us for sure.
Yeah, this is what I said yesterday about how if we played on Saturday, people are always going to pay attention to what we're doing. But it could easily just get lost in the shuffle. I'm sure there's like one or two big matchups of ranked teams. This is like, and the fact it's on Thursday, not Friday, is even better.
Yes.
Because I was saying, if they go out and make a statement in that game, Friday morning, all the talk shows will be talking about it.
Facts.
Friday morning, Sports Center is going to be talking about Colorado.
Definitely.
Like, it's exactly a perfect time to start a Heisman campaign or just announce to the world, like, this ain't sweet anymore.
Facts. 100%.
Totally.
I think David Isabel mentions a couple of guys, and it's not just Juju and going back home, and obviously Coach Prime has ties to the area. There are a lot of Georgia boys on this roster. Guys who were retained from last year, and even guys that they brought in via the portal as well, who are from, some specifically from Atlanta, and obviously a handful from the state of Georgia. So you got to be even more juiced up. It's week 1. It's a new season. You back at the crib for a lot of those guys. There should be no shortage of motivation to come out with a bang.
Totally.
What's the stadium?
It's called something Dodd.
Oh, right.
Is it Bobby Dodd?
I think so.
It looked pretty cool. I watched a few
Yeah.
of their games
Bobby
when they
Dodd
were at
Stadium.
home last year. Their crowd is a good one too.
Get a nice backdrop of downtown Atlanta
Yeah.
with it too. I don't know what kind of surface it is. It does look like grass, so. But yeah, it'll be fun, man. And then last thing, we got very existential last week, and your boy Trinidad Chambliss is potentially breaking eligibility rules. Not like breaking rules, like literally snapping the rule in half, like
There
causing
are
us
no
to
rules
make.
anymore.
Yes,
Yeah.
just your thoughts on all that. You care?
It seemed like this is where this was always going to head.
Yeah.
I think the fact that he never even tried to do any of the pre-draft stuff at least tells me that him and his camp knew that he was going to be coming back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? And I think also the fact that Ole Miss never really made a serious push to like try to find another option also told me that they probably knew that this was always going to work out in their favor.
This is so nasty, dude. You can just, like, they were just like, no matter what, we'll just go to the next thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for
Like,
sure.
we'll go to the Supreme Court if we have to.
That's pretty much what it was.
It's a crazy spot, man. I know that, but hey, this is going to put a large spotlight on Trinidad Chambliss going into this next season.
Oh yeah,
Like if you were making a list of college football players under the most pressure heading into the 2026 season, he would have to be top 5.
Yeah, for sure. Arch,
a great
probably
call.
number 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so we'll see. Obviously, this past year,
Mensa.
I don't think he had much pressure. Right? He was the backup. He was a D2
Sure.
kid. He wasn't supposed to play at all.
Of course.
Right? And you get in there and you look, and everybody loves you instantly.
Absolutely.
And now it's going to be a lot different in terms of expectations. And now opponents, SEC opponents in particular, have a whole full year of tape on you. So we'll see how that works out for him. He's obviously a good player. He was one of our favorite quarterbacks to watch this past season.
Oh yeah.
And he certainly looked the part in the playoffs, even after Lane Kiffin was no longer calling plays and whatnot, or not calling plays, but obviously
not even there. What do you mean?
right, because Buddy was calling plays anyway.
Yeah, Charlie Weiss Jr.
Charlie Weiss.
No,
Jr.
he wasn't.
Not during the season. Oh, he just took
really?
that over in the playoff.
I'm pretty sure.
Lane
'Cause
was?
remember, that's when he was like, that's when the coach Golding was saying,
I remember
I
that
know
quote.
he's going to be locked in
Yeah,
because this is his chance.
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, he looked good even with Kiffin. So
And then he left too.
next. Yeah, Weiss went to LSU with Kiffin.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll see. But good for that, man. Good for Ole Miss.
Yeah,
good for Trinidad
must be
Chambliss.
nice. The
It's going to be a
rich get
great
richer.
case study, though.
Is it?
I think for Trinidad and Chambliss in terms of quarterbacks going to the NFL. Should you stay an extra year or should you go? I think it's going to be a strong case study because you can make the argument, a good argument, I think, on both sides for Trinidad of whether he should have stayed just in terms of the best case scenario for his future.
I don't think you can make that case.
Which way?
That, like, his NFL stock will never be higher than it was following the semifinal
agree.
game.
I agree with that, but I think also, too, he's only started, at least at the D1 level, only 8 or 9 games. And guys
No,
who...
he played in 15 games last year.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Still,
But
it's
you're
a,
right.
it's this relatively small
Sure,
sample of
sure.
starts, and guys who have a relatively small sample of starts, their track record in the NFL isn't great.
Yeah. But then,
So I
like,
understand that part of it.
not having Lane, kind of scheming it up for you. I
Yeah.
worry about that. At the same time, I get it because he's going to make $5 million and he would probably
Exactly
be
right.
making a quarter of that.
And he probably only has to go to one class or something, too.
Yeah.
If that, or he might already
Carson
graduate.
Beck hasn't gone to class in 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah. Who knows?
I think somebody brought up a point too, where it's like, and I kind of agree with it. Like, it's not about how fast you can get to the league; it's about how long you can stay there.
Of course.
And I think,
Of course.
he is taking this with the mindset like, I'm going to try to do as much as I can to make sure that I stay in the NFL once I get there, which results in, I think, getting as much college experience in the SEC as you possibly can.
Sure.
But
So much of that just comes down to fit, though, too. That it's just
oh yeah, got to go to the right spot.
have to. Let's talk about Sac State. I think this is hilarious. A lot of the discourse around this, particularly from potential schools who might be in the Mountain West.
What is some of the discourse? I haven't really seen no discourse.
There's a
around
lot of like, oh, like we're so much, we don't need Sac State. It's hilarious. They're going to the MAC, blah, blah, blah. Like, why would you really that desperate to go up to the FBS that you got to pay the MAC, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah,
So is this
blah.
mostly coming from fans of teams in the MAC or just college
No, this is
football
coming from
fans in
Fort
general?
Collins, actually. For the most part.
I see.
But
why the hell is they worried about what's going on in the
I
MAC?
don't know. It's crazy to me. They care so much, though. But
Is they worried that the MAC might be a better conference than the?
Weird conversations happen at the kids' table.
first thing, if I'm any Pac-12, new Pac-12 school right now, I have to be a little bit nervous because you thought you were getting an upgrade going to this
sure.
conference, and now all of a sudden the Mountain West is adding NDSU, and they're bringing in Northern, like they are doing a lot of stuff, like
Right.
And then Sac State, who seems like a perfect fit. They even have state at the end of their name. Like, it could have been great for the Pac-12, and all of a sudden they're too good for them because they're a, quote, new FBS program, and they don't have the. I saw, I'm not going to call him up, someone from Wyoming talking about, like, the tradition of Sac State. It's like, brother, you are Wyoming. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean tradition here? You just need good football teams in your conference.
Yeah, tradition and conferences don't go together anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, this is, I don't know. It's all, like I said, it's all just kids' table chatter.
So, it has now been officially announced. It was announced yesterday. It's a 5-year agreement in which the school will take no conference distribution, will cover the air travel costs of visiting MAC teams,
That's crazy.
pay $6 million of the $18 million entry fee in year one, and they're only joining as a football-only member.
That's a bad deal.
It seems like they got shafted.
And the Sac State president, who was the guy who kind of, he
Oh, yeah.
had the crazy
Oh,
quotes,
He's the reason why Brendan Marion is our OC, so I kind of like
pretty much. But he was also kind of, talking his mess at the during the season last year about
Correct.
moving up. Was it the game against Montana, I
for
think?
sure, yeah.
And then they end up losing that game anyway. His recent quote was he's not worried about the direction of the university and all this stuff. He put out a long old tweet kind of defending the move and all that and saying, like, the MAC wanted us just as much as, we wanted them, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, There's now a team in Northern California playing in the Midwest Athletic Conference.
I think we might get like a Tuesday night 8:30 p.m. kickoff.
Wow.
And because of that, I am
love this.
in. I am so in.
I love this.
That's crazy.
Let's talk about it more actually on the other side of this break, and shout out our friends over at Taco Bell, the absolute legends. Can't wait to see what happened on Taco Tuesday today.
Same, brother.
Can give you a little preview, chicken nuggets, right?
Ooh.
Maybe one of the most widely loved fast food items out there.
Got to be up there.
Taco Bell's getting on the game as well, too. Chicken nuggets are marinated with bold Mexican spices and coated in a crunchy tortilla chip breading. They had to get that little Mexican twist on there. You can get a meal with them as well, and you can get it with their signature Diablo Ranch dipping sauce. That just sounds perfect for what Taco Bell's got going on. But, check out everything else they got to offer, man. That Luxe Value menu, 10 items for $3 or less on there. Some of our new favorites, the Chipotle Ranch Stacker, the churros. Man, it just never ends over at Taco Bell. And all your classics and favorites that you've come to know and love are also there as well. Again, check out that Luxe Value menu, 10 items for $3 or less. Also, just check out these new chicken nuggets, man. Nobody delivers everyday value and supports your hometown teams like Taco Bell. Live Más at Taco Bell.
And shout out to the squad, our good friends over at Xfinity, man, who are just running a one-of-a-kind promotion/deal right now. They already have this intelligent, reliable Wi-Fi that comes with Xfinity services, but they're keeping it the same price for 5 years, man. That's Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee, man, especially nowadays in this economic climate. That's a rarity.
In this economy?
that is a rarity, but Xfinity they're doing it for us, man. They're doing it big, man. This is Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work together, man. It finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, man. This is super intelligent Wi-Fi with the sixth sense. And maybe here's even the best part, man. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and Xfinity's best equipment included. So lock in your price and unlock the possibilities with Xfinity, man. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Shout out Xfinity.
All right, back on the show. Way to go.
I don't.
Sac State, I guess geography doesn't matter anymore at all when it comes to conferences or anything.
We threw that out like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I just want to know, what to them makes all the stuff that they have to do to join the MAC worth it to them? Is it just for them to say that they're an FBS team now?
Well, okay, so literally the president laid this whole thing out. Let me find it, but
because like I said, that just doesn't all, having to pay for the MAC opponents to come to your stadium.
Yeah, I think it's just like the ships are just sinking in the distance, and you just have to keep jumping onto a ship that's still afloat to hopefully have a chance to jump onto the next one.
Wow.
It's just like the Buffs getting out of the Pac-12.
Right.
Like they had to do it because the Pac-12 is a sinking ship. But I don't think the end goal was just like be in the Big 12 forever. I think the end goal is like be a part of the final form of college football, which I think we're going to see in the next 5 years.
And I guess I could be wrong, but it just doesn't seem like the Colorado had to jump through all these hoops.
That's because they have Coach Prime.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this president, he put out this tweet earlier today. Key points on Sac to the MAC, he says.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Number one, entrance fee paid by game guarantees and other football revenue. Football is paying for football. No student fees and no general fund is what he says.
Fair enough.
He says an estimated economic benefit of $975 million and national broadcast value of $675 million over the next 5 years. Number three, Sac State games will now be on ESPN and CBS Sports, and we will be in the new EA NCAA football video game. 4, we will generate revenue that will help academics, 15% of new net revenue to go towards offering more classes beginning in 2027. So obviously it's about exposure, it's about money, which kind of makes sense.
Enough.
And look, if you have the money to kind of support a move like this, I'm for it, which is, again, why the people from the Mountain West and stuff like making fun of this, it's like you don't even understand like what you're like, if they're bringing the money to the table and are willing to pay their way, almost like, why wouldn't you kind of want to bring them on, especially when they've shown strides in actually winning games?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, the MAC has an actual brand, you know,
Of course. Maction, man.
Exactly. It's like football for football
Sickos.
people. Yeah, exactly. For sickos is a better way of putting it. Yeah. And like we'll see if the Pac-12 can kind of like reclaim their brand, but to the average college football fan, the Pac-12 died.
Definitely.
You know, and like you can try to revive it with this half-ass version, but they don't have a strong brand. The Mountain West has no brand. So take your chances.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ask and you shall receive. Those answers sound good to me. Makes sense.
So that's where we're at. They are the second school to get promoted up to FBS this offseason, the other being North Dakota State.
All right.
I love that.
I think it's a good thing for the sport, honestly. Like, one, North Dakota State can hang. Two, Sac State has money. Like,
money.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
And I never really thought about North Dakota State in the lens of like the rest of the sport potentially crumbling over time. So maybe they're trying to take their chance to climb to the next ship as well.
Yep.
Probably.
We ready to play Guess That Transfer?
Heck yeah.
Or do you want to do the Ralphie video, Yaya? Do you have that? I have it. So Denny Phantom, he's on campus officially now.
Okay.
Hanging out with the boys. He's very well liked already. And he got to see his first Ralphie run.
Okay.
So here it is. Go ahead, Yaya.
What? Are they doing like a figure eight with her?
I don't know if this is intentional or not, but
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, try
That was
new route.
sick.
Switch it out.
It's like a ribbon for breast
Yeah.
cancer awareness.
yeah.
Okay, Danny, so what were your thoughts on that?
Yo, that dude was low-key hauling that
Yo,
Your first time seeing that, man.
that was actually impressive. I didn't realize. Yeah, no, that was cool.
Do you think you could do that?
What'd you think of
That's
that?
great. What about? I feel like we're burying the lead here. Which is that Ralphie has a new route.
I didn't know if that was intentional or not. You would know better than me. So
It very clearly looked like an intentional, like ribbon-shaped run to me.
maybe for October or something.
I don't know.
She looked like she was in mid-season form, too.
For real,
That's this new Ralphie's versatile.
No, for real.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, year 2 in a new system.
I know.
You know, we can expect some
Adding to the
growth.
playbook.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, role expansion.
Heck
you know.
yeah.
But yeah, that
That's
was cool.
great, though.
Isaac Wilson and Keneal Sweetwine also hanging out with him there.
For a second, I thought he was wearing a San Jose State hoodie.
I think he
not
might have
allowed.
gotten the message from
It's
Coach.
not allowed.
I'm
Also, shout out to Darius, who I assume that was his video.
Yes, our guy. Shout out Darius for sure. Got to
I love seeing Danny with the quarterbacks too, even if it's not Juju. That means something. That means something to me.
Yep. All right, let's play Guess That Transfer.
Oh, we got music. Oh, it's back, boys and girls. We're back for another edition of Guess That Transfer. If you missed the first edition, this is how we're gonna do this, man. We're gonna get a silhouette. You're gonna get 3, sometimes maybe 4 hints. You're gonna try to guess who the player is after each hint, and we'll see who wins. Jake took the first round
Just barely.
pretty comfortably.
Just barely edged me out.
We are ready.
Let's
Yeah,
run
let's
it.
hit it. Here's the first one here. First hint. Our guy is from Fairburn, Georgia. And again, these are all transfers who arrived, committed to Colorado this offseason.
Okay.
Any guesses here on the remember I mentioned earlier, a lot of guys from Georgia
The
here on
hair
this roster.
is obviously a bit of a
The
hint.
hair could give it up. If you really know ball, the hair could give it away.
Fairburn, Georgia.
That's throwing me for a loop for who I originally thought it was based on the silly.
Let me know.
Also, I'm doing this without any notes or anything. I'm just going off
Attaboy.
the top of the memory.
Good,
here,
good, because
so.
I
Attaboy.
don't have any notes.
Let me know if y'all want me to move on to the next hint.
No,
Let's go.
next hit.
Let's hear the next hint. He made his first career start against Alabama in 2025, just last season.
Interesting.
against the Crimson Tide.
Okay, obviously the SEC slate. They played FSU. That's all I can really think of.
Let me know you want me to move on or if you got a guess.
I'm gonna take the chat away too.
Yeah.
That's smart. We did that last time. That's
First
smart.
career start was against Alabama.
Yep.
Next hint.
Next hint. His first name is Jonathan.
I think I know who this is.
You want to guess?
Do you want to take a guess?
No,
first?
no. This is
this
the
Bo
show
Hughley?
no mercy, bro.
Is this Bo Hughley?
This is Bo Hughley.
That's my guy. Hell yeah.
Last hint, 0 sacks allowed on 240 plus snaps in 2025. You can unveil it. This is Georgia offensive lineman transfer Bo Hughley. A strong candidate to start at either tackle spot for the Buffs this year.
Absolutely. Homecoming game for him week 1 too.
Exactly
Okay.
right. Exactly right. I had to throw that in there. His first name, Jonathan.
Well,
What's the update?
check it out on YouTube shortly. It's going to be posted, hopefully.
We ready for the next one, Yaya? Let's get it. We got another Georgia boy
Golly.
from Atlanta. From ATL. That silhouette.
I am looking at the
that silhouette. Nothing to help.
I chose the best one for this.
Hell yeah.
Looks like he's wearing a boxing glove on his
Got
right
long
hand.
arms.
Yeah, good wingspan. We'll go to the second hint here. He started his career at South Carolina State.
I always do. I was in the middle of a AFC championship run when all these guys were committing.
Jake, next hint, or you got to guess?
So the guys that we guessed last time are not in this?
Correct. All new group of guys.
Because Emery Floyd played at that school too, right?
South Carolina. He was at South Carolina.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, no, next hint.
Next hint. Spent a year at Alabama A&M.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no.
From Atlanta, went to South Carolina State.
I need a list of these guys' names.
Alabama A&M.
I got
I
nothing.
still DM'd you that list. Is probably in our Twitter DMs if you want to pull that up.
Fair. Isn't it the last corner who committed?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. You want the last hint, or you want to pull this list up?
Let me get this list.
All right, bet.
The arms, I think, is the biggest hint so far, honestly.
What position, helps you out
I
with some long arms?
think it might be an edge rusher.
Can't confirm nor deny that.
I'm just so many of these guys have been to like smaller schools before, though. Like I can't
lot,
remember all. You let me know when you're ready for the next hint.
Why is there no list?
So if you really want,
I
you
gotta
can
scroll
go
down.
to
Okay.
247, but they do have locations there. So
Yeah, true. They do have hometowns, I think.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
It just has the list. All right. Keep
Last
it going.
hint.
all right, here we go.
He is one of 4 transfers that Colorado added from the Big Ten
Only 4?
this offseason.
McFadden?
Nope.
Ooh,
Good
good
guess, though.
guess.
So yeah, he's one of the 4 that they added from the Big Ten, obviously.
Lord Almighty.
Jaja Boyd.
Nope.
Oh,
Not a
great
bad guess, though. That is a good guess. That's 2 of the 4.
I'm gonna get them all. Don't you worry. Cedric Smith.
Cedric Smith. That is Maryland
okay,
transfer
okay.
defensive lineman Cedric Smith.
I will not get
Look at his
trolled
arms,
today.
bro.
Yeah, no, it's
What is his
crazy.
wingspan?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a big boy right there.
Go back to the
300 plus
silhouette.
pounds.
He just doesn't look that big in the silhouette.
I know.
It's a big boy right there.
All right.
2 Georgia boys. Let's move on here to our third. We'll do one last, and then maybe hit Taco
we're good.
Tuesday.
We're good. Yeah. Mhm.
He tied for the JUCO Division I lead with 15 and a half sacks.
When?
Give me a second. Look away from my computer screen.
I'm
please.
not looking. I'm not looking.
This was back in 2022.
Wow.
Led all of JUCO Division I with 15 and a half sacks in the 2022 season. Hell of a productive season.
Next hint.
This is an interesting one. He's a former member of the Pac-12 and the Big 12. I was pretty proud of that hint. That was a pull right there. I think it's interesting. Got a guess, Jakey?
No.
Hold on.
Okay.
Do they?
Yeah,
Really?
chat has been on all of them. Like,
Really?
they-
Okay,
yeah.
chat.
Chat
Villy?
Chat knows what they're doing.
Vili Tafafatoa, San Jose State transfer. That is who it is.
Because he was at Utah.
Exactly
when
right.
they were in the
Damn.
Next since he was all Mountain West honorable mention last year at San Jose State, and he is from Auckland,
Okay.
New Zealand.
Okay.
So what's that? RK's up 2-1 right now? Okay.
Yes,
RK
yes.
had a 2-1 lead.
Yes. Let's hit I just
I
honestly
don't think
didn't know.
he's showing mercy.
Yeah. Let's hit Taco Tuesday and then we'll wrap this up.
Taco Tuesday. Look at these bad boys we have here, Ryan.
I just feel like the world wasn't ready for this.
No, I don't think they were.
You
either.
just got high quality, crispy chicken nuggets
Yeah.
from Taco Bell now?
5-piece nuggets along with Diablo sauce. Try that Diablo sauce. See how it hits. Oh, wow.
Diablo Ranch. You got
Oh.
the Bell sauce.
Jalapeno honey mustard, and I got the Bell sauce here, which really hits.
Diablo Ranch sauce is going crazy.
Man.
As someone who really likes a kick, it's hard to get that. In this world, this has a legitimate kick for ranch.
Washes down beautifully with a little Baja Blast Freezy. Get freezed up, get your nuggets. Happy Taco Tuesday to you all. Get yours from a local Taco Bell near you now.
Hell yeah. Shout out you and Dre for Taco Tuesday.
Shout out Taco Bell.
Yo,
Shout out
those
Taco Bell.
nuggets are legit.
All right.
They keep leveling up.
They're
I
on
got to
the
grab
list.
them.
Let's go.
Next one, let's get it. Throw it up here. He had a career high 9 solo tackles against Texas A&M in 2024.
Rando?
No.
I like the early guess though.
Yeah, Jake just sat up in his chair. He said, I'm down 2-1 now.
Should I
I'm finna-
throw
I'm
out a
finna
first?
activate."
Hardy.
Nope. Next hint. Former teammates with the guy we just talked about, Vili Tafafatoa. If you saw a tweet of mine last week, you might get this. Right. While these guys give you a guess, follow me on Twitter at Scott Proctor _.
Wait, pull that back up. Pull it back up. Pull it back up.
Teammates with the Villy.
Former teammates.
Look
with
at the
Vili.
silhouette. Just look at the silhouette.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro, rage banged over
I
there.
know, he is. Oh, man.
You want the last guess?
Yes, I need it.
You're going to get it here. He had 29 and a half
Oh, it's
tackles for
Tyler.
loss as a senior at Volcano Vista High School.
Oh, I was
I
close.
in
was gonna
Albuquerque,
guess
New
that on the
Mexico.
second one because they were both at NMMI, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's where they were teammates at. Yep.
But the 9 solo tackles just felt low for me for Tyler Martinez.
Well, I mean, it's different than total.
I know.
You know, straight solo. Like 9 solo tackles in a game is pretty impressive.
It is really impressive.
It's also
I just thought he
A&M.
would have had a game against like a lower level opponent where he just had
True.
like 13
No,
or
that's
something.
valid. That's valid.
I didn't even think about NMMI. Damn, okay.
Who got that one? Was that
Jake
you
got
that
it.
one? All right.
Yeah. I
2-2.
Yeah, we got 2 more.
2 more. Last 2. You ready? Let's get it. So the first thing here is he played against Colorado in 2022 as a member of Oregon State.
Lord bless, bro.
Very interesting. And I believe that game was in Boulder. If
Yes,
I'm not
it
mistaken.
was.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Wait, 22?
Yes.
2022 in Boulder.
I'm not sure if it
Or
was in Boulder, but
23 in
I know the game I'm referring to is in 2022. I don't know where it was
Either
at,
way,
though.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Next hint.
He spent this season at William and Mary.
Oh, my Lord, bro.
Quarterback ass silhouette.
It might help you. This is not a quarterback, but Jake's Lord bless. It just kills me.
Because I know I've written all these words down before.
Give you 5 more seconds before we go to the last hint.
Just put the last one up.
Throw it up there. He drilled the 44-yard game-winning field goal to beat
Josh
Jackson
McCormick.
State in
Black kicker.
2025.
Da-na-na-na.
That's a win. Is that a walk-off?
We got one more after this. 3-2.
3-2.
3-2. That is Josh McCormick, Colorado's new kicker. Transfer from Grambling.
He also has the coolest pose out of any of the guys I can find.
I thought the wing arms were like the hand on the ball, in
true.
the pocket.
Facts.
I thought it was someone like doing the Cam Newton or something.
All right. Game 7. Tied up. Last one.
No, it's 3-2 me.
Oh, you're right. My bad. My bad.
It's a force of game 7.
From Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
If you guys tie, first one to say Atlanta correctly wins.
Rando.
Nope.
Guess random.
Randall would have been too easy. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been too many easy ones. We're gonna move on to the next one. He started his career at Hutchinson Community College. JUCO guy. Former JUCO guy, I should say.
Hutchinson. I remember hearing that name.
Chat's also saying that RK is cheating.
How am I cheating?
It's allowed. No, it's allowed. It's fine.
He's good.
I'm just telling you what chat's saying.
Can I
It's
Google
good
where
to see
Hutchinson
chat.
Community College is?
It's in Kansas,
That doesn't help.
I think.
I think you're right though. We'll move on to the next one unless you guys got a hint you want to throw out. Or an answer you want to throw out.
No, just
Y'all think I
just go.
cheated to see where Hutchinson Community College is, or think I just know
Third
ball?
hint. He's made his first career start last season against South Carolina.
His first career start last season against South Carolina. Not including Hutchinson.
Correct. His first FBS start.
Chat still doesn't have this one either.
This is kind of a tough one. That's why I saved it for the end. I ain't gonna lie. The fourth hint might not even give it away either, like some other ones.
Go ahead then.
Answer. Let's throw it up there.
I don't have no.
He was. Oh, it might actually. He was an SEC team's 6th man on the offensive line in 2025. SEC fella, big fella.
I mean, obviously the first thought would have been Bo Hughley.
Yeah,
when you
Nabo
say that.
Hughley,
Oh my god.
the other SEC offensive lineman. Think what?
What are you talking about, bro?
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, this is Javen Richardson?
yes.
This is Javid Richardson, Mizzou transfer offensive lineman, big fella.
By the way, I got that because of Yaya's clue.
Really? I didn't get that.
He was referencing Drew Lock, who went to Mizzou.
That was fun though. Hey,
then
that
you
boy
did
RK got his
anyway.
lick back.
GG.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
It's a
you.
1-1 series.
We'll take it.
We'll
Am I
be back
back?
for round 3 eventually.
Am I back? I might be back. It might be Buff season for me. Officially.
Great hits, bro. I
Thanks,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie.
Love, bro.
Good stuff.
Can we hear that music again?
Right? Yeah, take us out. Take us
Outro
home.
music.
This is when he mutes the mics and all of a sudden someone laughs really hard, you know, like
Yeah.
we're all having a great time on set.
We're like reviewing our
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Getting my papers together. Good stuff. Shout out
right,
to everybody in
all
the
right.
chat for playing.
all right, Scotty.
Yeah,
I see you.
that was fun.
That game rules.
Yeah, it does.
So we
Sad
got
that there's a finite amount of
There
transfers.
that's what I was
definitely
gonna say. So we got 14 down.
We can do guess that buff or something. We can evolve it.
For sure. We
Guess
got
that
14
Olympian?
down.
Sure.
Guess that quote is actually pretty fun.
Guess that
yeah,
quote.
guess
something
that
like
quote.
that.
Valid.
All right. Draft. Do we have enough time? 6-ish minutes. Send it.
Send it.
Let's send it. Drafting because Scotty took time off last week. We have to push this one off, but potential Super Bowl halftime
Yes.
show draft.
Your ideal Super Bowl halftime performer. Am I going first here? Is that what it looks like?
Y'all gotta set the.
Oh yeah. You should. Oh, let's go. I love that.
So any team or any
Yeah,
team.
it could be
any person
individual artist.
/
It could
group,
be a
band.
band group. You know, we're very inclusive over here.
Do we get points for diversity though?
What does that mean?
Don't know what that means, brother.
Like a diverse music
What do you mean by that?
No, because because if Scotty has like Drake, Future, you know what I mean? Like he just takes like all the big hip hop artists. Like, does that just give him an auto dub just because he took like?
I'm just gonna take who I like, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
I'm just gonna take who I like. That's a good answer. What you mean? Yeah, for sure.
I have my first pick. After that,
I can start us off if we're ready.
go for it.
Give me Future, man. Give me Hendrix.
Great pick.
And you know what's crazy? Because I recently, like the video resurfaced recently of when he performed before the Niners NFC Championship game. And that was just so, he had the whole stadium lit. And that was like in 2012.
Yeah, bro.
And he has dropped multiple classics since then, albums and songs. And he just has a whole Rolodex of music that he could play, artists he could bring out. Future would be probably, maybe not number one, but I think I can save my actual number one because I don't think either of y'all are going to take it. So I'm gonna go with
If you don't think I'm
my boy
taking G
Future.
Herbo round one,
That would hurt my heart, I ain't gonna lie.
Your role would be crazy.
So yeah, give me Future 1-1. Let's get it.
All right, I'm taking Metallica. The goats.
God, I want to make a joke so bad right
They
now.
deserve
that I
it.
just can't make.
They should have done it at San Francisco, their hometown, the last.
That's where they're from?
Metallica,
Yeah,
I barely
that's
know
crazy.
her.
But the fact that it hasn't, and they've had 2 Super Bowls there in the last 10 years, it's never going to happen.
What's your favorite Metallica song, Bresky?
That's a question. Fade to Black or For Whom the Bell Tolls. I like Ride the Lightning a lot.
Yes, bro. Hell
I like
yeah.
Injustice for All a lot.
Me too, bro. My stuff
I
right
actually
there.
like the Black Album too.
Bro, a lot of people don't like the Black Album, but
I know it's
slept on.
very commercialized.
For sure, yeah.
But
No
some
doubt.
bangers on that one.
Yeah, from start to finish.
I really,
Who you got?
I don't know like who I should take right now that would go off the board at some point.
I feel that. Take who might go off the board if there is somebody. Because that's kind of what I had to do. Like I know if I ain't take Future right there, I think Jake probably would have took him before it got back to me.
Next draft, drafting future songs.
We already did that, brother.
Jake already did that. It was fire.
We can do it again.
Yeah, facts. Remember, you going back to back here too.
Oh my god. Oh man, I just have so many.
King Mars talking about that's not diverse, Jaquan.
It's first pick Mars. Let the draft play out, dog.
Give me Outcast.
Great answer. Great anser. I saw our guy Dukes. He's like in a Twitter battle right now.
'Cause that
like
has
trying
to-
to defend our guy Andre 3000.
Wouldn't that require also a reunion? Yeah,
Potentially.
which would
Would be sick for sure. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
And then you can take out Future because Future was part of the Dungeon family. There you go.
What?
You don't know that?
Hold on, I'm busy. All right, I'm gonna go complete opposite end of the spectrum here
Attaboy.
and go John Mayer.
Okay.
Mix in a little Dead and Company,
For sure.
you know,
He's-
just for me.
John Mayer's country, right?
No.
Or is- no.
Not at all.
Oh. What's
I
he
don't know,
like?
but he just like
rock?
Like rock, yeah.
Yeah, he would be rock.
He's actually
But
a really good guitarist.
That's what I was gonna say. Is he just shreds
Yes, he
guitar?
does.
He's kind of like he was really poppy early in his career. Then he got kind of bluesy. Then he went on tour with Dead and Company.
I got you.
The ladies love him. That's all you need to know.
Got it.
And so do
And
I.
Arcade.
I'm picking Drake.
No, you're not.
Why not?
You not dead ass.
That was your pick.
Why can't I pick Drake?
You're not dead ass. You don't even rock with the boy, bro. Stop playing, bro. This kid.
Whoa, I'm playing the game here. I'm drafting potential Super Bowl halftime
Wow,
shows.
you're dead ass for real, bro.
Why wouldn't I?
Did the comments say Outcast? I didn't see that.
Yeah, somebody did earlier. Yeah.
Also, last game the comments were down. So
First off, I know it'd be turned. Everyone would go crazy over that. I do like some Drake songs. I'm not just like.
I know Scotty was saving that. That's my 1-1 I'm saving for later.
I think the NFL already picked their side.
Well,
Why?
Drake has turned down the Super Bowl multiple times. Also.
Oh.
But you're something else, bro. What's your favorite Drake song, bro?
I really like Nothing Was the Same the most, so anything off that album for the most part.
Damn, you kind of just got owned.
All right, bro.
I actually, I do like If You're Reading This, It's Too Late a lot.
Yeah, we've
too.
talked about
Star
that.
6-7.
All right, that's fine. It pisses me clean off, but it is what it is.
And now Mars is
a great
saying
pick.
Okay. Sure.
See, I would have got hate for that picking Drake, so I'm glad you maybe took some of it. That's all right. I am going to go
I'm playing the
with.
draft here.
I am going to go with a Chicago native, a Chicago legend, one of the most influential artists of my generation.
Spit it out.
Chief Keef.
Hell yeah.
Chief Keef would be a legendary.
He could do the Chicago Super Bowl
Halftime.
after they make the new stadium.
Like, could y'all imagine Love Sosa at the damn Super Bowl? Fam? Like, that would be
yeah, be
overly lit. And yeah, that would be a great performance. Give me Keef.
Okay.
Give me you can allow.
I'm afraid I'm gonna pick someone that you guys would be like, they already did it.
I think you can. I wouldn't.
Also, the comments are like
Discriminate.
just in awe that Arcade knows G Herbo.
Shout out to you, bro. My boy Cultured.
Gotta be.
I'm gonna go with somebody who was mentioned earlier. Even though Yaya tried to make a joke, Lil Wayne would go crazy at the Super Bowl halftime. He
Yeah.
has literally decades of hits, and even though he is not, in the shape that he once was, he would still put on a hell of a performance.
He would. And like the features and everything that he could have out there would be fire.
Definitely.
Can I like go for a combo?
Sure.
You say it and then the judges will decide.
Linkin Park and Jay-Z.
So you
Don't
got
they just have the one song?
you just
though?
pick one.
They have a
No,
whole
they have a whole album.
Oh, okay.
You just pick one and then you say like, so I'm picking Jay-Z, which would be an obvious one considering he's the one who chooses it. And then like he brings out Linkin Park,
Linkin Park's pretty massive though. Like
Pick Linkin Park then.
Well, I mean like Bad Bunny brought out Lady Gaga. She's pretty massive too.
totally, but like also Linkin Park isn't the same anymore because like their singer died. So like
Rip.
they kind of need like, you know what I mean? Like it's not. If you just said Linkin Park, I think there'd actually be a lot of pissed off Linkin Park fans.
I'll allow it.
You're picking Jay-Z.
I want Jay-Z with Linkin
All
Park.
right,
though.
fine. Do as you wish.
Just put Jay-Z in Linkin Park. What do you mean?
Got limited space up there, bro.
There you go. It'd be fire too. They literally haven't performed that stuff together since that thing came out. Shout out Collision Course.
All right, well, since combos are in now,
They have an album where they're like an artist name together though. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they released under like a group collab.
imagine this. Houston Super Bowl.
In
No,
overtime.
I'm setting the scene, bro.
Go ahead.
Imagine this. Houston Super Bowl is going into overtime. It's going to halftime. Boom. Mike Jones. Boom. Paul Wall. Boom. Slim Thug.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mike Jones, the headliner.
Okay.
Who?
Exactly.
8004.
And since I'll continue on my path here, since Jake said we get extra points for diversity,
I was asking a question.
I'm going Tyler Childers here.
Okay. I just
That would be at the West Virginia Super Bowl.
hell yeah. All right, I'm up next.
Who you got?
Let me go with Paramore, bro.
Solid
Be
answer.
fire. MORE. I got you. Never mind.
All right, I think it's time for my diversity pick here. All right. So I am going to go with Justin Bieber, bro. I think
Great
Bieber would
pick,
be
bro.
a fire
Biebs.
halftime performance. Again, another dude who is literally decades of music that he can perform. Bring out some fire guests as well. His Purpose album, bro, dropped like when I was in college, bro. I don't know if y'all peeped that.
No.
Fire, bro.
Also, I
Real
meant
hits on
diversity
that.
as in diversity of genres of music.
I think decades.
now you're trying to clarify what y'all were thinking. I don't know what y'all were thinking. Nah, I'm being for real.
What you was gonna say?
Decades is a little 1.5 decades.
You're probably right. I guess what 20? I mean, what he went around in? No, he went around.
He
in
probably
06.
was, but not
Yeah,
for us.
for sure.
No, that would be. Yeah.
I am going to go my final pick. I got to do something for the youths, for the young folks out there.
Okay.
And they love NBA YoungBoy, and I love some YoungBoy music as well. So that'd be my final answer to round out my ideal Super Bowl halftime performances.
All right.
There was a huge lack of ball knowledge in the office the other day because someone reported that NBA YoungBoy was going to be the Broncos Super Bowl party if they made it there.
Right.
And a lot of people around the office were saying, who?
Oh, Lord Jesus. I was saying, really? That's what I said when I found out. I was like, damn, Sean got pulled like that.
Bro,
That's crazy.
Sean's
I'm learning a lot about Sean.
Sean knows G Herbo. If you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
I'm just gonna pick a pick for me. I'm picking Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, of course.
Duh.
You want them to play the old stuff or the new stuff?
Either of it,
It
bro.
don't even matter. Don't
Be
even
turned
matter.
though.
I kind of want this graphic to go up now just so I can see how many people say,
Yeah, you
who the
posted this,
hell
right?
is that?
You
Sure.
posted this after this?
I think I'm gonna win.
Ooh. Where do I go here?
A lot of people saying Chris Brown. It would be a good one.
Well, if we don't have to worry about off the field issues,
The NFL doesn't care. What should we?
that's the commenter is what I would say. We don't have to worry about off the field issues.
I'm dead.
Oh man,
Facts. Oh God.
I don't know where to go here. I'm gonna throw it in for my wife,
Yeah, who would you want?
Taylor Swift. Give me T Swift. By the way, I also rock with T Swift.
Yeah?
Yep. You just can't deny bangers.
I mean,
banger's
she's
a banger,
got an
bro.
entire catalog of them. Go find out and then let me know. That's what I'll say. That was fun.
That was fun.
We could have gone 10 rounds.
Probably
Nah,
could have.
for real.
Pause.
Part 2? Part 2 of the draft?
Yeah, we
down.
could do a part 2. This is like my guys. It goes on
Hell
forever.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Especially because we have very few overlaps.
Yes.
So we just keep picking the guys that we want.
Yeah. I still can't believe you, bro.
I don't know why you should have taken it first then.
I ain't never even heard you listen to a Drake song on your own.
I mean, we've talked about this, bro. I'm not a fan of like a lot of the newer stuff, but like,
Right. But you picked him second overall. That's crazy.
cause yeah, like I had a Drake era in college too. Like I was alive in 2016, bro. Like I was there.
You were outside.
I
You were
was-
there.
I was
Hell
very
yeah.
much.
Good stuff.
So
I kind of am a little pressed about that.
first then I
all
would have
right.
picked Future. I mean, it is
Sure.
what it is.
I was super confident that I didn't even have to worry about Drake.
Or
I'm
you
like,
could have
neither
asked
of
to
them are
pick
going
both.
to
Even I considered Drake on my board.
All right. It's okay.
I just can't ever look at him the same.
Oh my God.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. This was a lot of fun. Great to be back with y'all too.
That was
Yes.
great. Great show.
Okay. See y'all then. Let's go Buffs.
Let's go Buffs.
We all silly like the mayor.